Alrighty then. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome, one and all. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, The Seven Dooms for Sandpoint. Joining me today are my wonderful and amazing players, who are my Patreons, who help support the channel, allow me to do all the cool, wonderful, and amazing stuff that we do here on the channel, and have a bit of fun with some games. Guys, say hello to the folks at home.
Hello,
Hello,
everyone.
folks at home.
Yeah, so good to see you guys, and I cannot wait to embark on today's session. But before we do, we have some people to thank, starting, of course, with none other than our wonderful and amazing sponsors who help us look as amazing as we do and continue to keep the lights on here at the Dead Aussie Gamer channel. First of all, we have Hero Forge for the wonderful art you can see on screen here of all the characters. All the tokens that we use are made during the. I'm gonna try this again. All these amazing tokens are made using an amazing 3D model making software that allows you to create bespoke 3D models that you can then print and ship at home for these really cool tokens if you play at-home games. Or if, like me, you are exiled to the world of online, you can make these really cool tokens for whatever VTT you happen to be using on. Either way, it is a fantastic way to bring to life your character concepts, your ideas, and all of these really great means of imagination. There's also a massive community of people sharing things like designs and poses and facial expressions and a whole bunch of other cool stuff. So definitely consider playing around with Hero Forge and making your next character. Then, of course, we have Sirenscape for the beautiful sound effects you will hear over the course of the session. Sirenscape is a fully immersive soundscape that contains a ton of incredible and wonderful sounds to help throw our players deep into the midst of things. Sound effects such as the Battle of a Lizard King, which we will try to play. Nice. Now, if that doesn't get you in the mood to fight a giant lizard boss, I don't know what does. This and many more are available at the touch of a button and has some means of integration with Fantasy Grounds. I'm not gonna lie. When I say some means, it means that I don't have to go back and forth between apps. But I like the other app. Just saying, just putting that out there. But it is still one of the most robust and innovative soundscaping boards out there in the world right now. So go check out Sirenscape and start playing with that today. We then, of course, have our VTT of choice, Fantasy Grounds, for all of our needs when it comes to online gaming. Maps, the different rule sets, the dice roller, all of it is maintained and monitored by Fantasy Grounds, which makes the game just all that much more easier to do all the cool stuff. So yeah, there we go. Huzzah! Now, of course, guys, as you should know, no game of any kind of role-playing game is complete without a wonderful group of players to take the role of the protagonists of the adventure. And so allow me to pass the mic over to our lovely players to introduce themselves and the characters they'll be playing for today's session. Starting with none other than Cinderio, played by our wonderful friend Skuliai.
Yes, Sandariel is the young elf. That's the cleric of Saunray, worshipping the god of fire and life since, well, in some ways, I guess she was reborn when she was burned during the Great Unpleasantness and has dedicated her life primarily to try and, I guess, change everyone's attitudes. Most recently, she's having a big focus on trying to convince Navander that goblins are not the end.
Hello, my name is Rivarian. I play Westinson, a dwarven guard from a neighboring city who's experimenting with this sobriety thing he's heard about. Only partially sold. He stumbled into Sandpoint a little over a year ago and has got wrapped up in the affairs of this adventuring group, for better or worse.
Hello, everybody, and I'm Rock, and my face is back. And yay! And yeah, I play Ziak, the Colo Tumachurch, aka Monster Hunter, that was, raised as a monster hunter to do his job, and sometimes he fails and gets really hurt. It happens. But, yeah, that's it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Neil for Immersion Diversion. I'm playing Peyton Ramon, a human rogue. He is a thug. He is he tries to be a helper, but so far he gets in so much trouble. The town doesn't really care for him, but he tries to help nonetheless. He's trying to turn his way around, and he recently bought a book because he wants to help out a friend of his by getting herbs and material and stuff like that to maybe help her out.
And I'm Lucky Lost. Hey everyone, I'm Matt from All Things Fantasy, and I play Navander, a semi-retired rancher here in the Sandpoint hinterlands. He is married to the lovely Shalelu, and he hates goblins. He hates goblins with a passion because they're nothing but pests, annoyances, and if you put a group together, they can cause some real trouble. So he's trying to convince Sindariel that goblins should just be eradicated.
But apparently they can make great food.
That's true. Apparently they make great breakfast. All right. Well, thank you, players. Now, before we kick off, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely and amazing audience members. Guys, thank you for being here. Thank you for donating your time. And that is my front door. I'm going to turn to one of my players to tell you guys about how you can interact with today's game. So I will let my players nominate themselves. All right. I'll be right back.
Bottom. Da-dum. Da-dum.
Glad
You're
you
the one making the noise.
volunteered, Neil.
No! Damn it! All right. If you'd like to help out, Dag's got a Dag of Holding going on right now because he has completed his monthly Dag survival thing. So if we complete the Dag of Holding, it's the Dag of Holding, for that table that it happens on, he said something special happens. I forgot exactly what it was. But if you'd like to help out, you can donate $5 for a hero or jinx point. Hero points are these red markers right up here, and the jinx points are over there, as you can see on his side right over there. Hero points can be used to reroll, keep us at 1 HP so we can stay alive, or he can use his jinx points to cancel out our hero points, or use them himself to make himself reroll and stuff like that. You can donate $10 for a plot twist or a heroic action. Plot twists are cards that change the story, change the encounter of that current session, I believe. It could also lead into fewer or more future sessions as well. But the heroic action is a one-time use special ability card that helps the players out. But if you wish, we could also use it as a hero point if it doesn't help us out too much. For $20, you can donate the Nat 20 to either the players, us, or the GM, Michael. As you see these yellow marks appear, they're just that, a natural 20. And then we have $50 for a boss buff or a magic item. Boss buff meaning that it'll buff the current enemy that we are fighting, turning it into a boss, or if we're fighting a boss, making it an even tougher boss, or giving us an item of our choice. Either if we have something on our wish list, or if you wish to nominate to have Michael make us something, or if you'd like to make us something with Michael, so that we get something really awesome and cool. And then I don't know what the secret menu item is today, but for $100, we get a one-time mention secret menu item that happens. I did that kind of quick, waiting for Michael to come back so he could tell you the secret menu item. How was that?
Dancing monkey.
You also have channel points.
Oh yes, you could use your channel points to also do the same things. I don't know how much they are worth. I mean, I could go look, but that'll take a while to mention every single one. But you can give insight bonuses, you can give rerolls, you can heal us with divine healing, which is always comes in handy for me, but you don't have to do it all the time. I actually,
I can mention
I was gonna say,
for
okay, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. For 2,500, you could do a insight bonus that will help us, have an insight to know like some knowledge. For 5,000, you can do a inspiration, right? Yeah, is that inspiration? Inspiration. What does that do? It'll just help us.
Inspiration rerolls
the-
the current roll, I think. Right?
No, inspiration is
Oh.
their next D20 roll is at advantage.
Oh, okay. Okay. For 7,500, you get divine inspiration. Yeah. And that means a god or something helps us out with something. Yeah. Dag's back.
Yay!
Yay.
We actually finished in record time before you showed up.
Oh, nice. Wicked.
Yeah, so we just have the secret menu item.
Nice. So you went through the channel points?
Yeah,
Oh.
well, I was not done. but
Oh, yeah,
when
yeah.
we finished
We got there.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
20 for 40,000, you can do a
Did you say for
harrow reading.
20,000?
Yeah, 20,000. Or yeah, 20,000. It says
Oh,
20,000.
okay. Oh, right. Sorry. Yep, carry on.
Harrow reading where Dag pulls some card harrow reading. Yeah. For 25,000, divine healing. So a god heals us to full if we're really down. And for 50,000 channel points, a wandering NPC will come and talk to us and say hi and help us out, maybe. And for the biggest, for 100,000, a wandering boss will show up and kick our ass. Yeah.
Whoa.
And that's it. That's
Wandering
channel
bosses
points.
are always fun.
Yeah.
Yay! Good job.
Yay.
Thank you, guys.
Yay!
All
Yeah.
right. As for the secret menu item for the day, hold on 1 second. Oh no, what's happened here? Oh, there we go. Okay. Haha. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Scully, I did think it was that you were saying like a $20,000 donation. I'm like, I mean, if you want. All right. Yes, we have two. Yeah. We have two last things. We have, of course, the secret menu item, which today is none other than a diploma. That's right. Our heroes will acquire a graduation diploma from the Tsundarok Academy, which they are hopefully going to visit today, which will give them a special trained skill that they will learn that will help them on their adventures. So each player will get a ability to undergo a course at the Tsundarok Academy, and upon its completion, gain a new power or a new ability or a new skill. Yes.
Whoa.
Is this a 12-month long course, or are we looking at like a batch?
It'll be a weekend.
Oh, okay,
Magical
so like a
scroll that
cert-
infuses
Yeah,
information.
exactly. So yes, that is our $100 secret menu item. Now, what does this entail? Basically, they will get the ability to increase the rank of one skill of their choice, or
Whoa.
get a once per day power ability, or get to train in a lore skill of their choosing, which will then give them that permanently unlocked to the rank of expert. So, yeah, those are the three choices. Each of them will get them. Yes, that is the entire table that'll get that. Now, in addition, you guys may notice that for DAG's donations, we don't have a DAG survival check. Instead, we have the Dag of Holding. The Dag of Holding is a special item bag that I am now going to use at the end of our bag of holding. At the end of our like DAG survival check stuff, in order to give us a little bit more incentive. What is it, you ask? Well, let me tell you. If we complete the DAG of holding quantity, we manage to reach the end of it. The group, should I say, will receive an item from this DAG of holding that will pertain to one of my personal games, whether it's a character, a item, a story. It will be a little bit more about bringing the stuff that I do offline into the online space and sharing some of the homebrew stuff that I play around with quite frequently. So that's why it's called the Dag of Holding. So maybe it's a character who I had in Sandpoint all of a sudden throwing into the mix as like actually this is a great example. Matt will know this one. Shadowheart is a horse that was found in Rise of the Rune Lords, often given as a mount for one of the PCs. In my world, what happened to Shadowheart is Shadowheart was released out into the wild and now safeguards the wilds with a herd of their own. So what might happen is in a Dag of Holding is you may find an entire quest will suddenly appear where you will have to go and interact with Shadowheart from my story, and you'd learn a lot about the PCs that I dealt with, the story that I went on to, and maybe even have Shadowheart join your group. A million different things could potentially happen here. So that is what the Dag of Holding is. So yeah, there you go. There you go. We have a donation, a massive donation. Holy crap. Christina! Jesus. A plot twist, in which case, please give us a number between 1 to 5. And the diplomas for everyone. You're all going to school! Yay!
Yay!
Do we dare add another boss buff to the Vigilante? I mean, I just finished the Vigilante. Let's see. If we boss buff her, it's gonna make things hard. But sure, why not? You know what? I'll give her. I'll tell you what I will do. I will give her clairvoyance, like just the power of clairvoyance. Like she is just psychic and able to predict the future.
She knows the next adulterer.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be really cool. So yeah, and she can also tell who's looking after her and who's chasing her down and stuff. That could be kind of fun. But she can't see deep into the future, just the present and the immediate future.
Is it her own future or is it the future of others?
Future around her.
That's kind of cool. I like that idea.
All right. All Things Fantasy is picked the number 11. 1,
Christina
2,
said 1 through
3,
5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, for the plot twist.
Oh.
Make sure it's the deck shuffled.
This one's an interesting one. You ready for it?
Whoa. Yes. Oh!
Snitch.
I don't think we've ever gotten that one.
Oh, damn.
Well, we're going to school, so clearly someone's just told the headmaster something.
Who snitched?
It was me.
All right.
Well, the Peyton
I did.
was probably the snitch.
So we're gonna figure out how to do snitch, but we'll figure that one out. But in the meantime, however, I think that's all of our donations presently, unless I am blind. I'm not blind. Good, excellent, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. All right, so without any further ado, we return now to Sandpoint, where our heroes are... how do we even start? So, okay, you know what? Hold on. I need mood music. Give me some good mood music, Sirenscape. Let's go. What do you got? Okay, so, when last we left our epic adventurers, heroes from the town of Sandpoint, a small hamlet nestled along the Varisian coast, our heroes set upon a quest to stop 7 deadly dooms from affecting their proud and peaceful home. Many dangers lurk throughout this tiny town, some of them more overt than others, such as the presence of the Sandpoint Devil, a large winged horse that our heroes are trying to
locate and kill. But others are a little bit more subtle, a little bit more day-to-day. Enter the character known as the Shroud, a newly emerged vigilante who, late last night, attacked a man in his home, dragging him out in the streets and stringing him up as an example to all adulterers, that none would be unpunished under the watchful gaze of the Shroud. Deciding to seek them out and convince them of maybe a less violent way of dealing with their whatever they're going through, our heroes began to investigate this Shroud character and came up with a few notable suspects after tracing her footsteps. The first, of course, a baker's woman. A large, muscular woman by the name of...
It was Alma.
Alma. Was it Alma?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
Nice. Yes, Alma Avertin. Her and her two daughters, Erica and Annika, run the bakery here. And Ziak and Westonson have now laid a trap to try and figure out if perhaps they are the ones who are responsible for the Shroud. Thank you so much, Cookiemon, for buffing the Shroud. The Shroud is now clairvoyant. And we'll talk about that later. But yes. Meanwhile, Sindariel and Navander catch up on the events that have transpired. Navander seeing if, of course, Sindariel is okay, with knowing the truth that perhaps the Sandpoint Devil is a lot more real than first thought. And Navander to see if, obviously, his feelings towards goblin kind have since changed, since goblins were responsible for the very recent lobotomization of Navander's wife, Shalelu. And amongst all of this, we have Peyton, who has entered into a small shop known as the Curious Goblin, a bookshop in which he was hunting for some books pertaining to herbology. There he met Chask Halidon, the proprietor of the bookshop, who apparently had had some trouble with some rats. After sending Peyton into the back room, it was discovered that 'twere no rats that were hiding in the storage units, but instead several goblins who have jumped out, grabbed onto Peyton, pinned him down, and now prepare to cut him to ribbons.
They're giant green rats.
And it is here our adventure continues. All right. Peyton, you are against the cold, hard ground. As you are laying there, you see that the goblins are debating what to do with you. It's more trouble than it's worth. We can't let him live. Yes, we can. No, we can't. Yes, we can. No, we can't. If we let him live, he'll bring more here. More? Ooh. We can't let that happen either. So we kill him. Are you gagged? Did they gag you?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, very well.
Remember, he tried to intimidate them through the gag.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
pinned
that's
and held
right.
down.
I do remember that. I do.
They
Good
don't
times.
never happen.
All right. So, they look at each other and they say, "It's been 10 years. Yes, 10 years. And we've made a good life for ourselves. Right, right. Ever since that bitch lured us down here. Yes, that's right. She said, ooh, go to Sandpoint, she says. It'll be fun, she says. Stupid Rip Nugget. She had him coiled around her little finger. But we are a new tribe now. And we have our own decisions to make. Like this one. But we haven't killed a human in so long. I don't even know if I remember how. It's easy. They're filled with blood. Just get rid of it.
Get rid of the blood. How do I get rid of the blood? Just pull it out of him. They go down to you, and they start to examine you for an opening for the blood. Peyton, what would you like to do?
Oh, I'm trying to like get their attention by just like making noises, because I'm trying to talk. Like, I'm just kind of looking at them, not like, because hearing that they were talking about Rip Nugget, I just kind of want to tell them, like, he's not a problem anymore. But I'm just trying to get their attention so I can actually talk to them.
No, sure. You struggle against it, and you end up spitting out the bit of cloth.
Ugh. Ugh. He's dead, right?
Who's dead?
Rip Nugget?
Yeah. You're lying.
And not like undead, dead. Because that's if you think he was dead and then back to life or something. I don't know. But he is dead. We killed him.
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh. Maybe 17.
He says Ripnock is dead. Ripnock is dead. Okay. Well then, who's in charge of the Thistletop Goblins?
Do I want to say it, or do I want to? What was the name of the goblin before again?
Gerlunk.
Gerlink. Part of me wants to say I am, but I'm not an actual goblin. But Gerlunk. By the way, are they talking in Goblin or are they talking Common?
They'll talk in common.
Okay, because I was gonna say I can actually speak Goblin, so.
All right. As they look, they confer.
Yeah, I say it's Gerlunk.
They you know what? I'm gonna roll a percentage. Do they want to rejoin the tribes, or are they happy with themselves? Oh, rejoin the tribe. Okay. And where is Gerlunk? Tell us, or we'll open your blood hole.
Did we bring him with us back to the city? And is he living in the city, or is he still in the pit?
He's still in the pit.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say he's still in the pit where Rip Nugget was. I have a friend who's actually trying to welcome the goblins back into town. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but I'm supporting her.
They all start laughing. Like, they all just like, ah, ha, 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 accepted into
Laugh.
town.
That's fine.
Well, thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Can you untie me now?
No, we're still gonna kill you.
But why? You don't have to do this.
Feels like we do.
Why?
Well, you see, we've been down here for a while, and we don't necessarily overly believe you in regards to like that we're gonna be allowed or like making treaties or being friendly.
What
with
if I brought you
Longshanks.
out? Because if you're looking to just leave town to go back to the pit, I could bring you to the edge of town myself.
See. Here's the thing. You look like you're a bit of a snitch.
Fuck!
And snitches.
Wow!
And snitches get stitches.
Stitches. Oh no! Why? That's awesome though.
And we don't want people to know that we're like leaving town. We don't want people to know that we're in town. We don't want people to know that we're just living here in the streets for like 10 years. So we're gonna stitch you up. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Do it, Bill. Wait, what? Yeah, do it, Bill. Open his blood hole. But I don't want to. It's like, Bill, listen. You want to get that extra credit for your internship, don't you? Aw, man. He
I'm
goes,
gonna
well, you know
say
what you have to
Goblin.
do. He hands Bill a knife. Bill walks over to Peyton.
I
Geez.
just look at him and be like, this doesn't have and I say in Goblin, I'm like, this doesn't have to be this way.
What's he saying? I don't know. It's the old
Oh, does he
language.
not speak? Ah.
Yeah, no, Bill was
Dang
born
it.
in Bill was born in Sandpoint.
Oh, okay, fine.
I think he's trying to connect with me by a
that can't
shared
speak Goblin.
language. Yeah? How's that working for him? I mean,
Fuck.
maybe. Do you know
Look.
do you know of any kind of condition that gives like sharing the same language a +1 to diplomacy? No? No such thing has ever existed in the history of role-playing games? Wow. Really strange. Okay, well,
Whatever.
the pointy
Fine,
end
just
goes
gut
to the
me.
fleshy bits.
You won't
And-
like what you find.
What am I going to find?
I don't know, you tell me.
Blood. If I
What
put
kind of
this in
blood?
here and do this, I will find blood.
How do you know it's not something other than blood?
Roll a diplomacy check.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be blood. Meanwhile, Ziak and Westinson, you emerge from the bakery and have caught up with Cinderial and Navanda on the outside. As you are catching up on the... I don't even know how to describe what you did. As you catch up on what you had done in the bakery, like to kind of seed the traps of infidelity from Ziak, you hear the sound of a commotion coming from the school nearby.
I look that direction.
Yeah.
You see a school. It's right there.
Why are we
This
all
was
just
the
standing around?
name.
There are kids there. Go, go, go!
Yeah,
Alright.
Peyton's obviously just lost himself in a book. I'm sure he'll crawl out in
What?
a few days.
What? It takes me that long to read a book. Oh, maybe.
I don't know.
Depends on the book.
Go!
Zero hint.
Yeah, if there was a clear commotion, Sandero would probably run to assist.
Okay.
Yeah.
You begin to run,
Yep.
sprinting as fast as you can to reach the academy. There at the entrance, you see that the lobby is ablaze in fire. Looking around, the fire seems to come from atop this small sloping flight of stairs. Sorry, one moment. There we go. So yes, flight of stairs, and at the top, flames erupt and burn down and have caught onto several banners. There are kids evacuating, there's smoke billowing out. And at its center, you see a silhouette amongst the flames and smoke. You see a horse head.
Just the head.
Well, and the body and, stuff. But,
Oh, okay.
it's more you see it amongst the flames
Flying
that are
head.
twisting around. All right. What would you like to do as you enter the scene of the conflagration?
So you said that there are students milling around and everything else. correct?
Mostly evacuating or taking cover.
Well, so Sandero's priority will be to try and get the students to leave and tell out various adults to form effectively a fire brigade to help make sure that if any fire doesn't spread to the nearby buildings. Is what Sandero would do.
Okay.
I'm going to turn my attention to distracting the horse.
Okay. Westonson, make a perception check. Sindariel, make a diplomacy check. Ziak and Navanda, what are you guys doing?
Gonna have Westonton to distract the horse.
All right, Ziak, you are in the company of Westonson. Navander, what about you?
Navander's going to see if he can get inside the building and see if there are anyone else that needs to be evacuated. So he's going to cover himself in like a wet cloth and probably go in to see if anyone needs to be evacuated.
All right, where are you getting said wet cloth?
We have buckets of water, right?
From
Do
where?
you have buckets of water?
No.
Oh, okay.
Unless
well,
it's
then
on,
he's going away
unless
for
it's on your
buckets of
sheet,
water.
you have not you have no buckets of water.
Spit all over your cloak.
Alright, sorry, this is the last campaign. I don't have the water.
Oh, wait a second. Could I cast Frostbite on my cloak?
Sure. I don't see why not.
Wonderful. We'll use that to create the water.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get what you're saying. Yep, cool. You create the cool against it, which eventually turns into condensation, which eventually turns into water. As you search the rest of the building, I need you to make me a perception as well, please.
Perfect.
Cinderio, what was your diplomacy?
20.
All right, with a 20, as you go out, you are instructing some of the kids to evacuate as quickly as possible, and they do begin to file out one by one as they are trying to flee. One of them says that there are some kids trapped just above the stairwell. Because the stairs are on fire, those kids can't get down.
Well, you head out. I'll see what we can do.
All right.
As
Cinderio,
then says.
as you look at the fire burning in the center, it reminds you all too well of the exact same thing which happened at the orphanage. The fire that caught during the Sandpoint raids that burnt on the actual stairwell. You were one of the people caught on the upper floor and unable to get down. It wasn't until the stairwell actually collapsed that you fell through the fire, causing your injury and allowing you to move on. But what you see in front of you is even bigger than the one from your memory.
I get a funny feeling you're going to ask for a will save to see if Sandero just freezes and locks up seeing that.
No, not at all. You're good. I mean, again, now you worship the god of fire. I mean...
Yeah, but it's still a bit of a love-hate relationship with the memory.
That's fair. All right. If you would like to, I will afford you a will save.
We did it when we were down in the crypt, remember, with the Room of Fire.
Oh, yeah, we
Whether
did. That's right. Yeah, all right, go for a will save. Oh, look at that. Beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. So you kind of get a good grasp of what need be done. But we will circle back. However, Westonson and Ziak, the two of you make your way towards the stairwell where you can see the horse-like individual. The fire is burning super hot. You will need to travel into it in order to get to it.
I drink a potion of resistance. Lesser.
Okay. You drink it. You feel yourself getting more resistant.
And I will hand one to Ziak. Because
Oh.
I have two.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you.
Then I
I'll
keep
drink.
pushing forward. At this point, I'm reaching behind me to pull out my musket, which sort of manifests as I pull it out of the ether.
Okay, done and done. Ziak, what about you?
Yeah, drink the potion that Weston gave me, and I pull out my sword from my cane and charge.
All right, you charge into the flames. All right, 6 points of damage. What's the resistance by?
5.
5. All right, both of you take 1 damage as you enter the flames, and that is when you notice something very peculiar. The Sandpoint devil that is in front of you I don't know if it's one of these ones or not. Maybe. No. 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 That's okay. Give me 2 seconds. I will show it to you. Because I have the image in this book.
You know, I was Peyton like, do you smell that?
Well, with kids running out of this place, me worry. Do you hear that screaming?
Whoa.
That looks friendly.
Alright, that is what... So, upon closer inspection, what you are looking at is not a real creature, but a hodgepodge amalgamation of various animal parts that has been stuffed with hay and lit ablaze.
Interesting. So it's like a Burning Man
Scarecrow?
thing.
Scarecrow?
No, not quite. It doesn't look like it was designed to burn. It looks like it was designed to be a taxidermy statue type thing. That has been set on fire.
Fire.
Okay. Is it? It is moving though.
No.
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 In which case, I will. I was going to say, if it's not moving, it just appears to be something that was stationary and lit on fire. I will go and join the fire brigade.
There is no fire brigade currently active on scene.
Okay. In which case, I join to try to help start a fire brigade.
All right. How would you like to do so?
Oh. Is there sort of an empty spot that I can drop my portable workshop?
In the lobby? Yeah, sure. Couple places.
Okay. I drop it down and I start grabbing the buckets from the portable workshop. Start yelling for people to go to the nearest well and start filling these buckets.
Nice. Rather than the well, probably equally as good, would probably be the docks that are literally across the road.
Sure. Yep.
Very well. All right. The a chain gang starts to grab the buckets and perform this task. Navanda, as for yourself, with cloak above your head, you push into a nearby room. You see that there is a ton of smoke preventing you from looking forward. You cough, you splutter, but eventually you see what looks to be a teacher passed out on the ground nearby.
Van's going to make his way up to the teacher. He's going to try to keep low to the ground, to avoid smoke inhalation.
Nice.
I can't say that. To try to avoid being too long in the smoke, which is rising.
All right, make a fortitude save. You have bonuses.
Yeah. You can tell me what those bonuses are after I roll it.
Mm-hmm.
Wants me to roll it. There we go.
Ooh.
Not pleasant, but it's fine.
All right, you start coughing and spluttering. You gained the sickened condition as you reach down to grab hold of this guy. He is he's kind of like a middle-aged man, big, very, very well-kept and manicured beard, long ponytail. He seems to have passed out from smoke inhalation.
Damn it. Looking around the room, is there anything that I can use to help lift him?
Perception
or move
check.
him out?
You
26.
see what looks to be like several like banner poster like paper type things. If you fold it up in half, you could probably place him on top of it and drag it across the ground.
Oh, that'd be perfect. The man will try to do that.
All right, you absolutely do so, and begin to haul and drag forward through the smoke. It is starting to become more difficult to see. I need a perception check from you.
Oh, I might hero point that one.
Hero pointing it. All
I
right.
was going to ask, why,
Yeah.
why are you still frightened one from the cry?
Who knows?
Well, he's still afraid. It's affected him very deeply.
I should mention that that Maizu, my hypocrite companion, is nowhere near this area. She absolutely hates flame.
Very well. All right. As Navander attempts again to navigate through the smoke. All right. We return instead to the basement of the bookshop, where Peyton, a shaky hand Bill the Goblin, is preparing to open your guts.
All right, I just say like,
Mm-hmm.
if you're gonna strike hard. It's hard to get past these muscles.
Wait, are you telling him where to hit?
I mean, just saying.
If you aim just left.
Okay. Give me a second while I find a goblin to stab you with.
I was going to say, does that
Figured he'd
technically
be too
count as-
small, so I just kind of just feel like talking him.
Does
you
that
know,
technically
see,
count as
make
Peyton
them-
giving an aid to the enemy?
Technically. What level are you guys?
Alright, I know you're
Level
after a lot of
6.
blood, right? So the best place to get it is if you go directly to the left of my chest. Yeah, there's a big pumping organ there. That all the blood's in there, okay? You just gotta hit that one.
Okay.
We call that one the blood organ.
He's like shaking and stuff. So I think being nice to him might make him not want to kill me.
The blood organ.
Oh, okay. We'll use Gilunk stats. He's actually at the appropriate level.
It's
Okay.
like he's blood leaks.
And he takes out the knife and he stabs the snitch.
No.
He takes out the knife and he stabs the snitch with 5 damage. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, there's so much blood. Oh, he tries to stab you again. Also, I forgot you are prone and pinned.
Yeah.
So that's technically that. Okay. I'm gonna burn a nat 20.
Oh fuck.
So got
That
that new
makes
character
sense.
ID in your head there, Peyton?
All right, that's 13 damage. Give me a number between 1 to 5.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
If I instantly died from... That's stupid, but that'd be funny.
Let's see, what's this one? Cough jab. Until healed, you are clumsy 1 and
Ugh.
take a negative 10 to your land speed.
Ow. Well, I mean, it makes sense.
All right, third and final attack.
Stabbed your foot.
Oh, he just misses. Okay. So he is slowly working on stabbing you. Oh god! Oh god! I thought it was gonna be quick. I thought it was gonna be like I stab him and then he dies, but he's still alive.
Like I said, it's not too late. You can stop.
Make a diplomacy check.
I want a nat 20 that one, so I don't.
Sure, you can nat 20 it. Jesus Christ. Oh, Neil.
I'm waiting for Dag to introduce the for like a $10 donation. You just flip the do or die coin. One side's in that 20, and one side's in that one.
Yeah, that could be fun. All right. So you what did you say to him? You can
It's not too late. You can still stop.
Oh, phew. Here I was thinking that I couldn't stop myself. Well, I'm glad I could stop. No, you can't stop, you idiot. You have to kill him. Ah. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, I guess I kind of have to kill you.
You don't have to kill me.
Why not?
There's an out. There's an out. You could go back to the pit. We can help you get back to the pit.
Well, but we know how to get to the pit.
Yes, but how are you gonna get out of the city?
The same way we got in. Sneaky. Under tunnels.
How'd you get in?
Oh, he's trying to get information out of us. He's trying to learn about our secret ways in and out of the city. Oh, it's a cunning ruse. This man is going to be one of the greatest detectives in all of Sandpoint.
Detective Peyton. I like it.
That's your new friend.
Dude, yes. Private Peyton.
Well, we're not going to fall for it.
Oh, fuck. You got me.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah, what's up?
As a fighter, do you reckon you could maybe try and break free of
Break
the
out.
grapple of these goblins?
Yeah, that was the thing that came across my mind. I'm just gonna try and just get up.
Make an athletics
Now
check.
it comes.
Well, you said I was tied up, right? So I guess I just try to break the ties.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. 23.
All right. I have to actually check on that. Pathfinder 2E break rope. Rope requires a DC of sudden force, blah 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 blah. Breaking down door, busting rope bonds is a 23 is the DC.
Ooh.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you snap the rope bonds, and they go, "Oh no!" You are now no longer
Stand up.
grappled.
Yep. I'll stand up
Yep, that's your second
and
action.
be like, well,
Well, technically it's
Oh,
your
yeah.
third action, but you know, we'll pretend like you didn't make a diplomacy check.
oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fine. I'm fine with doing the third action as that. And I'll just say, well, it's been fun.
All right, the goblins surround you with knives. We keep moving on. Back to the flames and the fire. Cinderio.
Right. So there are people stuck upstairs behind the stairs that are burning. Would Cinderil know of an alternate escape path for these people upstairs? Just from what she'd have known in town and potentially from the academy itself.
No, this is the main thoroughfare.
This is the main foyer.
Yeah.
Okay. To the side of the stairs, is there like a balcony railing that's sort of open to the front? Is it just focused on the stairs, or is it a bit to the side?
There is a balcony railing, like it goes around like a catwalk around the lobby.
Okay. So Sandero would move to the side and try and toss a rope up to that balcony for one of the students to tie up there to provide an escape rope down to her, so they can use the rope to climb down as opposed to using the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say there's people up there. Like easily, you call out to one of them, and as you throw it up,
Well,
they'll help you.
I was going to say, if they're trying to be rescued, presumably they would follow her around the balcony. As
Well,
she's-
it's more them perceiving you as a rescuer. You know what I mean? Like you are a
yeah.
5 foot something, like freaking like elf. Like you're not exactly like fire department or a soldier or anything like that. And then you've
Yeah.
thrown but I'll say among them you've got like someone who's like been able to move. You've thrown the rope up and they've tied it off for you. Now they need to come down. Make a diplomacy check to see if you can convince the them to climb down the rope. A few of them do. A few of them do. Like as you're trying to guide them down. However, there's about let's say 6 of them who have not because they're afraid of heights. They don't want to climb down ropes for whatever reason. Meanwhile,
Releases a few.
yeah, 6 is quite a few. 6 is quite a few. Meanwhile, Ziak and Westonson. Westonson has begun the chain of buckets that is now slowly but surely putting out the fire. Ziak, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing the same thing.
All right, coming in and out, you kind of like are passing buckets through and throwing it on the flames. Every single bucket is helping, for sure. And the statue, or the effigy, or whatever you want to call it, has started to soak in some of the water, so the fire is now being at least put out from its starting point. Westonson, you just joining the line once you've got enough buckets out there?
Yep.
Sweet. Fantastic. So between the two of you, the fire is now slowly but surely coming under control. Navander, as you are making your way through, unfortunately, you are unable to see much in the blackened smoke. While you are still struggling to breathe, I need another fortitude save. All right, that is going to give you another round of sickened. So you're now sickened 2.
Oh no.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. What are you going to do at this point?
I'm still going to keep dragging him out. Oh, wait a second. What do we have? What can I see around the room
Nothing.
that we are currently in? Nothing. Perfect. Then keep dragging him out.
Okay.
I see.
Make a survival
Wait.
check as you are trying now to just go off muscle memory. You cannot see anything as the smoke has now like collected to a point where you can only see 5 foot around you.
Survival?
Mhm.
Perfect. Nice. A 10. Nope, an 8.
Not ideal. All right, you are getting lost inside of the corridors.
Listen, I'm not studious. I've never been in this building before. Wake up! Wake up!
Make a medicine check as you are attempting to wake this guy up.
It's gonna be as good, my friend. A 15.
All right, with a 15. Yeah.
Listen, I need you with me. My name is Navander. We're lost. I'm gonna need you to direct me out of here.
My head. I can't see so well. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
See without my glasses.
Sorry.
Second
the
event just
third-
kills him and moves on.
Fourth side quest. The side quest. Finding the guy's glasses.
All right, 2 seconds while I get to the. Come on, give me the thing. I don't want to be at the Sandpoint Market. I want to be at the. There we go. What does he have? Okay. Here we go. He waves his hand around, and as he does, he seems to conjure something. He says, Rope. Rope. Do you have any rope?
Yeah, here. And Evander will hand him some rope.
He says, hold on to this end, and he hands it to something that you cannot see, and he tells it to find the exit. And you watch as the rope suddenly tugs and pulls you in a direction.
Alright, hold on, bud. We'll get you out of here now.
He lays back down on the little makeshift drag stretcher that you've got, and you start to pull him away. He cast Unseen Servant,
Yeah.
and it is now dragging the
Pretty
rope.
good use of Unseen 7.
Yeah.
Very good use of Unseen 7.
Yeah. All right, so it is going to lure you out slowly and safely.
Nice.
All right. Meanwhile, Peyton, you have broken free. Ah, the goblins look around and they have knives. They go, ah.
Look, I appreciate what you're trying to do here. I need to get
Oh,
out
good,
of here.
then die.
I won't say any. No, I'm gonna kick one.
Ah. But
But
I
I
appreciate what
thought
you're
you were
doing
gonna
here,
make me roll.
but
But I need to get out of here.
no, you'll give us away.
No, I won't. What are you talking about? We're trying to bring goblins back into society. You know, or not back, I guess you know. Well, there are some in here, yes. There are some goblins in the city.
Yeah, we're here. We're goblins in the city.
No, aren't there actually some working at some places?
You
They
know
might
of
have-
one that's working with Brodert Quink,
Yeah, I bring up him.
and one who's
There's a
apparently
goblin-
making breakfast.
I don't know about that one. But yes, I bring up the one working for that guy.
He goes,
There's
lies.
a guy. I could show you,
They look at each other.
or I could bring that goblin here.
Show us, and if you lie, we'll stab you.
Okay, I'll have to go get him.
No, we're gonna go
Okay,
with
then
you.
Okay.
Put this on. They grab a trench coat and they give it to you.
Okay, I put on the trench coat.
All right.
I think I
They
know
then
what that would
all crawl into the trench coat.
Okay, and
Like one's around one of your legs, one's around your other leg, one's over your back, and they've all got knives pointing at you. And they go,
Okay.
now walk.
All right.
And
I'm
no
gonna
funny
start
business.
walking.
Or we'll shank you.
I just picture Peyton walking slowly, getting killed by 1,000 individual knives as he's trying to move the trench coat. They're just stabbing him as he goes.
As you leave the bookshop, the owner goes, "Hey, did you get those rats?"
Yeah, I got him.
Oh, nice, dude. Okay, well, look, here's your payment.
Oh, thank you.
Hands you 10 silver.
Ooh. Thank you so much.
Do you put it in your pocket?
Yeah.
It disappears.
I'll put it. Dang, yeah. All right,
Goblin's
I'll
like,
write that as
"Eh."
6. I put it in my thing. And I was like, oh wait, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so I marked it back down to 6.
Okay. As you walk out, you do immediately realize that the school to the south is on fire.
Oh fuck.
Good reaction.
I just say
shit.
oh shit, we're making a side trip.
What? No.
I'm gonna start running while they're attached to me into the school.
Well, they start stabbing you.
Yeah.
Yep. They start stabbing you.
Yeah. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It's
You could have just said, "This is." They don't know the town that well, Overland.
This is a detour.
Or you're just going there and they're just. That's where it is.
That's funny. Oh yeah. Oh.
All right, you
Yeah,
ready?
they work at the school. I'm ready.
All right. So, first attack. Second attack.
Damn. All right.
Third attack. Oh. I'm gonna jinx point that. Third attack.
Ooh.
All right, so that is the first round from the goblins. Well, not first round, but first action from the goblins. Give me a number between 1 to 5 as the goblins. Yeah. He lied. He lied.
Let's do 2 this time.
2. You are now flat-footed.
Oh, fuck.
Makes sense because I'd
Yeah.
imagine they're technically all grappling them, so.
Oh, that is true. All right.
And you are slower because you lost because that injury to your calf.
Also true. Round
Yeah,
2.
true.
All right. First attack will miss. Second goblin will stab you.
Ooh.
And the third goblin will stab you as well.
Is Peyton just going to be collapsed on the front door as we all come out?
Maybe. All right. Final attacks for the goblins.
Ooh. Ouch.
Oh no, critical miss.
Oh, no.
I'm going to use another jinx point. I feel like I should have used the nat 20, but, you know, I'll save it for the last guy. Okay, that's a regular miss. And last one. Here we go. Of course.
I didn't even need that. Damn it.
And give me a number between 1 to 5.
3.
1, 2,
We
3.
need some music for this. Damn. Do, 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 do.
Oh shit, hold on. Well, target a free attack from all allies adjacent to your target. So
Oh my god.
So 2 more attacks.
Uh.
The 1.
If...
How you doing?
God.
How you doing, Peyton?
Okay. Oh.
And final attack misses.
Oh.
Nat
Guess how
20.
much HP I have left? Oh.
No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna use the nat 20. Okay, so the 3 goblins basically just you realize that, you know, being in a trench coat with goblins with knives that are stabbing you is not the best situation.
Especially when you just said you're not going to the place that you said you're going to.
We are gonna go there, I swear. I promise you.
Lies!
On my last 4 points of life. It's gotta help some people out first.
No!
Please!
No, no.
I'm gonna. Can I drink a potion?
Do you wish to try? You can.
There's no thing about opportunity attacks when drinking a potion, is there?
No, I think it's a manipulate action. I believe it does, but that's if they have attacks of opportunity.
Okay, I am going to try and grab a healing potion, moderate.
Okay, you pull out a healing potion.
And I drink it.
You drink it.
Okay. Whew. Moving to how much is it again? A 3d8 plus 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 20 HP.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm down to 44. And then I go in the building.
The building's entrance is down here.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're.
then I make my way.
And you've
Oh.
got a negative 10-foot move speed, remember? Because your calves have been stabbed.
Yeah.
Wasn't that till he was
Okay.
healed?
Hmm?
Wasn't that until healed?
Oh, yeah, until healed. So, yeah, you're good.
Okay. I just kind of yell at my trench coat. I say, "Look, I promise you, we will go find this guy. We need to help people out of the town, out of this building."
Just picture see Peyton yelling at his crotch.
And if you are shown helping, the town might like you, and you might be able to live here.
Make a diplomacy check.
Can I hero point?
Sure.
Okay. That's an 18.
You need to give them some incentive. Right now, they are very much... But they believe what you say. They believe maybe if we help, maybe, they'll see the goblins in a good light. But they also think that they're like, equally, this could be an ambush. So one last thing will help you if you can give them something. Oh, Christina, thank you. Loaded up with Jinx points, baby. Heck yeah. Mwah. You lovely, beautiful being, you.
Okay, I was thinking of that. You know what? I offer two things. A flask of fellowship and a purifying spoon. I say this, when you drink it, when people drink it, they become more friendly with you. And the spoon, when you stir it, it detoxifies drinks.
So you gave me a drink that can make people like me, and then a spoon that removes the power of the drink.
No, not you don't have to use it on this drink. You can use it on things like poison and stuff. Like if a poison is in a drink, you can use it to get rid of the poison. That's how I used to.
They tell you to drink from the goblet.
The flask?
Thing. Yeah.
Okay, I'll drink it.
They watch you drink it. What happens?
If you share drinks from a flask of fellowship as part of your make an impression action, the drink that pours from the flask happens to be exactly what the target of your efforts would most like to have: a dram or two of wine, spirits, hot ginger tea, or ice cold water with deep lemon, for example. You get a +1 item bonus to your diplomacy checks.
Okay.
So I drink it.
Yep, they look at you, and they're just seeing what happened.
And I give it to them. You can have this. As I'm smiling
didn't do
a
anything.
little more. Like I said, it works if you drink. Well, you don't have to drink it, but it works if you get others to drink it with you.
But what works? What happens?
It makes people more friendly.
Are you more friendly?
And I'm smiling. Yeah, I'm more friendly.
Covered in blood, dripping.
Yeah,
like...
you would stab me. It's the blood you made, but yes.
They tentatively agree for now.
Okay.
And they're
I'll give them.
okay. They as they kind of see what's up ahead, you see the fire and stuff. Westonson and Ziak passing buckets of water. The goblins go, "We can help quickly, men. let's go and save this place. And as they do,
And
they
I'll run up to Westonson.
they'll trip you over.
Oh, God. It does 20 points of damage and I die.
No. They just trip you over, and then they basically say, completely motivated by anyone else, we have decided to like come and help the town.
Yeah.
And they're helping out. Meanwhile, the fire is now slowly being put out. Sindariel, 6 more people are aloft in danger.
Okay. So these 6 people were obviously carrying because they didn't trust Cindero's word.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well, they're just afraid of heights. It's more like
they're afraid of heights, yeah. So instead of going for the diplomacy option, because everything else, she'll say, "Look, just close your eyes, climb down, or you'll suffer the flames like I did.
ooh,
Hear that?
damn.
I'm gonna have to come up there and knock you out yourself."
Ooh,
She's
make-
more just trying to intimidate to scare them to come down.
Yeah, all right, go on, make an intimidate check.
Which I appreciate is even worse than my diplomacy, but
Mm-hmm. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought 14.
With a 14, that's not really going to motivate too many of them. I'd say that 2 of them end up with a little bit more courage to climb down, but the others are just too scared.
Which means next round, Sindero will be climbing up the rope to.
Oh, you can do that now if you like.
Yeah, so after those 2 climb down and realizes the 4 remaining don't, she'll start to climb up the rope to effectively persuade them down another way.
All right, you do so. You head up and you are trying to persuade them down. Yep, the 4 of them are kind of huddled together.
As she's almost starting to lose her own patience at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine probably still feeling the heat of the flames behind her.
Yep, actually they're in front of you. Like you're standing on the opposite side to where the flames are down the stairs, and stuff like that. Like I said, Westonson and Ziak have kind of covered most of the lobby now, so most of the lobby is safe. It's just that actual stairwell that's still ablaze.
Oh, she could be really, really mean.
Mm-hmm.
So still Cinderella, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So presuming they're almost cowering and not looking, Cinderella will grab one and almost pull their face such they're staring directly at her face, such as very clear the burn down one side. Says,
Yep.
"Well, if you stay here now, be warned that things like this might be the least of the issues that you suffer. You need to suck up."
Ooh, that's a good one. All right, the no check required. They will quickly start to make their way down. They're a little slow, as said before, but they do just start heading down now. Well done. That was a good one. All right. At this point, Navander, you pull out with the teacher that you found. Ziak and Westonson, the fire is now for the most part under control. With the extra hands, Peyton, you show up a little bit later and can see the goblins basically going, "Come on, guys, we can do this. We're all part of the town here. Yep, all absolutely part of the town, contributing to the town's welfare because we're all part of the town that we all live in, every one of us." Boy, howdy. Do we all live here? And
Nevanda starts pulling out an arrow. 3 arrows.
Right. At this point in time, the crisis is averted. There is thanks that go around, and more of the gods have at this stage already also arrived and have helped put the fire out and stuff. As this happens, one of the students that Sindariel saved comes up and explains that there were these boys who, basically were like trying to pull a prank. The Sandpoint Devil statue was like the pride and joy of the principal, and was always in his office. So they brought it out into the foyer in order to try and like make it look like it was breathing fire and scare the principal. But they didn't know that the entire interior of the statue was made of hay. So when the fire came out of its mouth that they had set up, the whole thing went up. And then the banners went up, and then the flags went up, and then by that stage it was just beyond control and everyone ran.
Fair enough.
Now, the question is as the police, or the Sheriff Hemlock, should I say, has just arrived on scene, it is up to you as to whether or not you wish to turn some of the kids in, or if you're going to kind of play it cool and be like, crisis averted, don't worry about it,
I'm going to err on the side. Westonson will err on the side of catastrophe averted. And I will move off and just sort of watch the proceedings from a distance, preferring not to get involved with the city guard, if I can help it.
Okay. Anyone else? Nope.
Well, Sindaro would be
bleeding.
more trying to convince the kids that clearly they need a refresher on their fire safety course.
Yep, very true.
I just point at the goblins and I say, "Those goblins are with me. I can vouch for them helping."
Everyone looks around.
Why are you covered in blood, Peyton?
Long story.
One of the goblins runs up and says, "Finish him."
No.
No, it's not. No, he doesn't.
Britishers.
In his best Palpatine voice, finish.
Goblintality.
Yeah, Peyton, you're just covered in wounds and blood in a jacket that's not your own.
Paper cuts.
Yeah, you said I went to the bookshop and I came back with paper cuts.
Right.
Because you ain't no snitch. All right. After taking everyone's statements, the Academy is very grateful for your contribution. As such, you have all acquired the weekend course for free at the Tsunderok Academy. Now, as such, like I said, you may pick a skill to upgrade by 1 rank, or you can pick a knowledge skill that you wish to apply to raise to expert. You may also gain a unique power depending on your class, if you wish to go for that as well. I will be making that power up. It'll be a notable thing, but not something that's going to be like crazy powerful.
Okay, cool. What course are the goblins picking?
They're studying cooking and home economics.
Yeah.
All right.
Hell yeah.
And again, thank you to our lovely donation from Christina for the secret menu item that the diploma will belong to. Once you guys decide what skills they are, do let us know in the Discord chat under the Reign of Winter. That way, Christina can see what exactly her contribution
Winter?
is towards you guys.
Reign of Winter? You mean
Reign
Seven
of Winter.
Dims?
Sorry. Yep, I know what I meant. 7 Dooms of Sandpoint. Thank you. Okay. Dissatisfied with that no one came forward about who was responsible, it has been chalked up to an accident, a mishap that had transpired here. Sheriff Hemlock gives the kids a stern warning, and classes resume as per normal. During this period of time, Peyton, you are caught up on the trap that has been laid by
by Ziak and Westinson.
Hmm.
The rest of you are taking a moment to breathe and reprieve and decide what you would like to do for the rest of the day and the evening. Now, you can continue to rest up and potentially go after the Shroud this evening, or potentially you could go back to the pit and see what you can do there.
Well, Navanda's gonna try to gag and get the smoke out of his lungs. In between coughs, he's going to suggest the pit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. From
The
what Cinderella knows of the shroud, she's not. She has no reason to actually hunt them out just now. They're
Well,
She's
punching-
not actually killing anyone right now, but it's maybe a later problem we should deal with. So I've also voted for the pit. After a little rest.
Let me guess, Peyton. You need stitched up once again. I know you like your scars, but surely this is getting a bit ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah, they're starting to not just become scars. They're more like leftover stitches.
You're gonna say
Like
trophies?
gouges. Oh, I guess, yeah, that's a good word for it. No. But yeah, I think it's just a tiny, like maybe a little bit of healing, and I'm good to go.
Okay.
Well, let's see how good Cinderella's healing is just now then. For you.
I also have potions if you don't want to use your healing, because I know how
No, I'm going to
important
use
your magic is. So,
assuming we're
Huh?
not rushing, I'm just using the 10-minute treat wounds.
oh, okay. Yeah, that'll help.
So
Uh,
yes, not the battle medicine, so you're effectively immune for an hour from this one. So
Okay. Okay. Sweet.
there you go.
Thank you.
So we're heading down
Oh,
to the
that did
pit,
it.
then, aren't we?
Nice.
Okay. You are heading to the pit. Unfortunately, this is actually where I'm going to have to end today's session, because the next level of the pit needs a little bit more setup than I have done already. Unless I start a big boss fight immediately, which I don't think we're going to have time to really go into properly.
All right.
Yeah, no
So
problem.
instead, I'm going to just offer, if there's anything our heroes would like to do in town before they go to the pit, then we can cover that already, like roleplay wise or
Oh, yeah.
mechanic wise.
I was going to say,
So-
Peyton still needs to introduce the goblins to the other goblin.
Yeah.
Okay. Staying true to his deal, he introduces the goblins to the goblin in Broded Queen's shop. They talk at length and realize that the town is not yet ready to fully accept goblins, but it is getting there. Gerlunk has already been and spoken with the shopkeeper goblin in Brodent's laboratory, and with more of them now able to work in town, they're looking at maybe branching out and doing a few odd and end jobs. Maybe things that aren't necessarily forward-facing, things like cooking, cleaning, that kind of stuff. And the goblins agree. They decide that they've lived in Sandpoint for 10 years. It would be nice to not live in a stinky basement eating rats.
Oh, there was a rat problem.
There was a rat problem.
I thought it was just them.
No. There was a rat
Ooh,
problem.
well, the silver's there, just so they can help take care of it. Also,
Okay.
I took care of the rats at the time. More can move in.
That's true. That's true. Anything else you guys would like to do while you're in town?
Yeah, I am going to go see Misha.
All right. You head over to the apothecary. Does everyone follow? Because this would be entertaining.
Yes, because it will
Yeah.
be entertaining.
Very well.
Yeah. I got nothing.
Sindero grabs popcorn.
Okay. Peyton, you walk to the herbologist and you open the door. Misha is there working hard as always, grinding up some various seeds and stuff to make a lotion. She sees you come in.
Hello.
Hello.
So I have to apologize. I haven't been able to use your repellent lately, but that's only because Cindereal is trying to do a thing where she's trying to reintroduce goblins into the town. And so it's kind of working. I got 3 goblins to help in a recent fire at the school. Which was insane because that was a thing that just happened. Um anyway, so while being introduced to these goblins, I got a book on herbology. Um, and I was thinking that maybe when I'm out, you know, trying to figure out what's going on, I could maybe get some herbs and material and stuff you might need for your potions.
Make a diplomacy check.
No.
There was a lot of stuff that
15.
happened there. Okay. Okay. How do I do this? Let's start with number 1, the PSA. PSA. When talking to someone, start with a colloquial greeting. Good morning. Wait for them to
I did. I
respond.
said hello.
Secondly, is try to keep conversations on a single track and relevant. Do not leap into a conversation by believing yourself to be the most interesting thing to currently happen in this person's life. By showing absolutely no interest in what they're doing, what they're currently preoccupied with, or how busy they may or may not be. It is not likely a good stance to then unload your entire day's events to a person who has thus far only said good morning. Least of all, to then unload the entire day's content without allowing them to then respond to that content, to then imply that they don't have the means to do the job that they are currently doing, which in this case is gathering herbs for her store. So Peyton, with your...
Not Peyton needs help, it's I need help.
Yeah, I know. With your 15 diplomacy, I'm going to walk you back through this in order to teach you how to have a not anxiety-driven conversation. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
Cool. Now, for this particular exercise, Peyton, you're going to play the role of Misha, and I'm going to play the role of Peyton. You ready?
No. But okay.
Okay. I open the door and walk in. Peyton looks and sees what Misha's up to. What is Misha up to, Peyton? Or Neil?
Misha, it would be she would be like basically taking stock and like putting out stuff, getting ready to make potions, like you were saying before.
Okay. As Peyton enters, Peyton says, "Hey, Misha, what you up to?"
Oh, hi. Just getting ready for the day, making stock for my potions and stuff.
You won't believe what happened to me today.
What's that?
So, you know the school, like, just down the road that way?
Yeah?
It caught fire today.
Wait, what?
Yeah, caught fire. Like, the whole thing. Apparently someone, like, lit fire to, like, this big stuffed horse. No one got hurt, but, like, you know, it was a good thing.
No one got hurt as she looks at Peyton.
So, what have you noticed here?
That, I mean,
Do you see how
do you see
how my conversation leaves so much room for you to respond?
Yeah.
That's what you need to do, right?
Like, even if they are rhetorical questions, like, yes, you know that Michael, me, am aware of the fire. You know that Michael, me, am aware of what happened, right? You don't need to necessarily rush through the scene, right? You can take your time with it. You can enjoy it. But if you don't give that person a space to actually respond or react to things, you don't really have a conversation. What you have is
Yeah.
regurgitation of a chunk of information that she then needs to accept, which isn't really great for her. Also, improv-wise, doesn't give me much to play with. It doesn't really give me much to do.
Yeah.
So that's
I try
my
to work on that, but
yeah. So
I
that's
get
my
nervous. And,
no, it's
yeah.
okay. It's fine. Like, again, one, we don't learn unless we, find out and stop to acknowledge this. So I appreciate you opening that space for me as well. But it's also not just for you as well. The thing is one, anyone at this table could potentially do the same thing, right? Because again, we don't there's no D&D or RPG course to learn this stuff. So it does give an opportunity to actually showcase and explain how that could work. But also we have our audience, lovely audience members, who may also find this very useful as well. And it's less about a verbal diarrhea or like that kind of dump of like information. It is more just that lacking of like those little pauses to allow the other person to engage. And also a good thing to remember when you're a GM as well, to have those engaging moments. Like, yeah, have your monologues, have your descriptions, like if I'm describing a room, shut the fuck up. If I'm saying, it's like, you walk into a room, there is this large archway. What's on the archway? On the archway, there appears to be several runes that have been inscribed. What do the runes say? Okay. The runes say, beware the deadly wolf. What wolf? The one that is now fucking attacking you because I have not finished
Shut the fuck
describing
up.
the fucking room. Right? So there are times where opening a gap is good. There are times where, as a GM, you want to, Anyway, point is, let's try this. We'll go from here. She says, I can't believe the stuff happened with the school. That is crazy. Are you okay? You look really injured.
I'm okay. Cindereal
She
managed
frowns at you the moment you say that and tells you to sit down right now.
Okay. I said.
As she does
Fine,
so,
sure.
she puts down what she's working on and gets some sort of like a healing paste and starts to apply it to various locations that you have been stabbed. She then asks, you said you were at a fire. These look like stab wounds.
It's a long story.
She changes from her burn cream to like a different. Then you tell her about the herbology book.
Yeah, I say I went in to find a book about herbology because I wanted to help while I was out. And the store owner asked me if I could take care of some rats in his basement. I said, okay, I will do my best. And I went down there, and turns out there were 3 goblins.
Mm-hmm.
And they pinned me. I got stabbed by one that didn't really look like he wanted to do it, but he did it anyway. I broke out. I sort of convinced him I would bring him to the goblin that works over at Broden's Queen's shop to kind of introduce them to him, and then maybe they could work in the town. And they said okay, but they jumped in a trench coat they gave me and like hung on to me with and then I say, I know this is a lot of information on
Navander?
Excuse me, I'll be right back.
just leaves.
Hear the skeleton say? All right.
Fair. Yes, you did. You did it again, Neil. Let's try it.
I know.
Let's try it. Let's try it one last time without rattling off the entire event of your day.
Okay.
Practice makes perfect.
I got jumped by some goblins, and they stabbed me when I went to go to the fire and help out.
No, it's not about shortening it. It's about engaging her. Ask a question or
Oh,
end with the preface
right.
of, do you see how I went
Sorry.
with something like, you won't
Yeah.
believe what happened to me today, but I
Yeah.
didn't tell you anything? That was an invitation. So these are how
Okay.
you invite people into the conversation.
Okay. You won't believe what happened today.
What happened today?
Sorry.
No, fine. No, because remember, she said these look like stab wounds was the last thing she said.
Yeah. And then I did say it's a long story, so
Okay, she sits you down. She says, "Well, I've got to treat your wounds anyway."
um, and then I just say I got jumped by some goblins.
Goblins. Where did you
Yeah.
find goblins? Like in a fire?
No, I found them in the bookstore.
What that the curious goblin? You know that the stories of those goblins are like what like old wives' tales, right?
Yeah, you would think that the name of the store of the Curious Goblin would just be, a fancy name for a cool, interesting store. No, it turns out they're in the basement hiding there.
What?
Yeah. I went down to help the store owner get rid of some rats, and they jumped me.
Oh my god. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah,
Did you kill the goblins?
no. I managed to, well, one got a good stab on me right here as I kind of point out the scar.
She like continues to tend to the wounds.
Yeah. And then I say, I managed to break out once one of the goblins didn't seem like they wanted to. So I took advantage of it. No, I'm not. I took advantage of the situation and broke out
Broke out of what?
my binds.
What binds?
Well, they tied me up.
Oh,
Yeah. But
okay.
I
I'm gonna give you.
convinced
I'm gonna
them-
give you a
yeah.
solid. I'm gonna give you a solid 5 out of 10. That was much better. That was much better in the right ways, but I felt like you lost track of your own conversation because you were focused too heavily on that. Practice makes
Yeah.
perfect. Balance is important. You did really, really well. Well done, Neil, and thank you for indulging me in that conversation. I do appreciate it. No, keeping in mind, I do appreciate it because keeping in mind,
Yeah.
I have fun improv. I love improving. That's one of my joys, right? And it's tricky. It is. There's a reason why acting, performance work, and stuff like that is a trained skill. It is not something that everyone can do easily. It is something that takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of practice. And to do it on a live stream in front of an audience with your friends and your peers and stuff takes a lot. So thank you, Neil. I do greatly appreciate that, and it was very enjoyable. Because of
thank
that,
you.
yes, her attitude towards you is going to improve. And what I was originally going to do was have her take offense to the fact that you decided to rudimentarily go find a herbology book to do her job. Instead, she's going to see this as a kindness and will tell you that what she requires from you, if you are going to be looking for herbs, she said, don't worry about the book, but if you can find any blue spider lilies, and if you can find them and bring me some, they're supposed to grow deep within the pit in that plateau. I've not really gone up there myself, but given how frequently you apparently are going, it would mean a lot if you could grab me a few.
Oh, blue spider lilies.
Also, welcome.
I take
Maria.
I take a flip through the book really quick and see if I can see anything about blue spider lilies, so I can see what they look
You
like.
see regular spider lilies. Who here knows what? Who here doesn't know what a spider lily is? Okay, that's all right, Neil. I will share a photo.
Excuse me.
There
It's
you
a
go.
pretty flower.
It is a pretty flower. Okay, I don't know if it's working, but let's see if it does. Yep, there we go. It's very big. There we go. That is a red spider.
Oh,
lily.
that's what they. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what those are.
Lycoris red radiata. So there you go. So that is
Cool.
the red spider lily. She's looking for a blue one.
There's blue versions of this? That's cool.
No, this is a fantasy game, Neil. Just like there are
No,
no
I'm
real
telling
goblins.
her.
Oh, you're telling her.
Doesn't mean... Yeah.
Oh, okay, very well. She
I
says
was like,
yes.
what?
They grow
Stop it.
underground.
Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I'll be sure to take a look out for these. How many do you need? All right, I'll grab as many as I can.
As many as you can, but don't take all of them. By the way, just an important important thing is always leave a few to continue procreating and making more.
Okay.
Rule number
Sounds
one.
good.
All right. Well, your wounds are as healed as they possibly can be. Be
Thank
more
you.
careful.
I will.
She then bids you farewell.
Right. Have a good day. I leave
The doorbell rattles as you leave out. As for the rest of you, you are watching from outside the
The window.
outside the window.
You're staring inside the window the whole time. Ah. It's just like
Yeah, when he comes out, I just whistle and look the other way.
Nice.
Trying to.
Beautiful. All right. Now you guys have a decent amount of time to rest and gain some supplies, which will do in between this week and next week, and then we will commence with the further dive into the Devil's Plateau. But for now, guys, we're going to bid our lovely players and our audience farewell. Guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week, playing games, doing cool stuff. Thank you to, again, my players and my Patreons who help support the channel. I cannot wait for the next session to get back into diving and delving for stuff. And I've also got some special stuff in line for our dear friend Westonson come our next session as well. So hopefully we'll be able to see more of his journey to sobriety coming into fruition next week as well. So yeah, go check that as well. But guys, in the meantime, however, stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.
Bye, everyone.